TV soap New and spoilers say that in the glittering, treacherous world of Beyond the Gates, where power and privilege collide with deception and heartbreak, the lives of the elite are never as they seem. The CBS daytime drama has captivated audiences with its labyrinthine plots, where every smile hides a secret, and every alliance teeters on the edge of betrayal. At the heart of this saga lies Leslie Dupree, a woman whose carefully constructed identity is about to unravel in a storm of revelations that will shake the very foundations of the Dupree dynasty. Today, we dive into the electrifying possibility of a new chapter in this gripping tale, one that introduces a mysterious stranger, a devastating truth, and a seismic shift in the narrative that could redefine everything we thought we knew about Beyond the Gates. A stranger from the past. Picture this. The opulent halls of the Dupree mansion, bathed in the golden glow of crystal chandeliers, are buzzing with the anticipation of an impending gala. The air is thick with the scent of roses and ambition, as the who's who of Fairview Heights mingle, their laughter masking the undercurrents of rivalry and intrigue. Leslie Dupree, the poised and calculating heiress to the Dupree fortune, glides through the crowd, her every gesture exuding confidence. As a scion of one of the most powerful black families in this fictional enclave, Leslie has spent her life wielding her charm and cunning to maintain her place at the pinnacle of society. But tonight, the carefully curated world she inhabits is about to be shattered. Enter Malcolm Turner, a man whose sudden arrival sends ripples of unease through the room. Tall, with a commanding presence and eyes that seem to pierce through the facades of those around him, Malcolm is no ordinary guest. Whispers spread like wildfire. He is Peaches Turner's ex-husband, a figure from a past that Peaches, Leslie's vivacious and enigmatic mother, had long buried. But Malcolm's return is not a mere nostalgic reunion. He carries with him a bombshell that threatens to dismantle the very legacy Leslie has built her identity upon, a revelation so explosive it could rewrite the history of the Dupree family. The shocking truth unveiled. As the gala reaches its crescendo, Malcolm seizes the moment, stepping into the spotlight with a chilling declaration. Leslie Dupree is not the biological daughter of Barbara Mitchell, the revered founding member of the Articulates, the legendary vocal group that catapulted the Dupree family to fame and fortune. The room falls silent, the clinking of champagne glasses replaced by gasps of disbelief. Barbara, whose voice once enchanted millions and whose legacy has been the cornerstone of the Dupree empire, never gave birth to Leslie. Instead, Malcolm claims, Leslie's existence is the result of a meticulously orchestrated plot, a scheme designed to secure the Dupree fortune through deception. The weight of Malcolm's words crashes over Leslie like a tidal wave. For years, she has wielded her status as Barbara's daughter like a scepter, using it to manipulate allies and intimidate rivals. Her identity as the heir to the Articulates' legacy has been her armor, her justification for every ruthless decision she's made in the cutthroat world of Fairview Heights. But now, that armor is stripped away, leaving her exposed and vulnerable. Leslie, the woman who once stood so high, is now branded an imposter, her entire life revealed to be a lie. The revelation is not just a personal blow but a public spectacle. The guests, once fawning admirers, now exchange furtive glances, their whispers growing louder. The Dupree family, a pillar of black excellence, is suddenly the center of a scandal that threatens to tarnish their legacy. Malcolm's claims are backed by a dossier of documents, letters, photographs, and legal papers, that he presents with a theatrical flourish, each piece of evidence a dagger to Leslie's heart. The documents allege that Peaches, desperate to secure her place in the Dupree family, conspired with a shadowy figure to pass Leslie off as Barbara's child, thereby ensuring her claim to the family's wealth. Leslie's descent into chaos. The fallout is immediate and catastrophic. Leslie, known for her steely composure, feels the ground shift beneath her. Her world, once so carefully controlled, spirals into chaos. She stumbles from the gala, her designer gown trailing behind her like a fallen banner, as she grapples with the enormity of the truth. The woman who once manipulated others with ease now finds herself the victim of a deception far greater than any she could have imagined. Her mind races with questions. Who is she, if not Barbara's daughter? What does this mean for her claim to the Dupree fortune? And how could Peaches, the mother she adored and feared in equal measure, have kept such a secret? In the days that follow, Leslie's collapse is both literal and metaphorical. She retreats to the solitude of her lavish penthouse, where the walls, adorned with portraits of the articulates in their prime, seem to mock her. The mirrors reflect a stranger, a woman whose identity has been stripped away, leaving only doubt and despair. Leslie's once impeccable appearance gives way to disheveled hair and tear-streaked cheeks, a stark contrast to the polished image she's maintained for years. Her allies, sensing weakness, begin to distance themselves, while her enemies circle like vultures, eager to exploit her downfall. Peaches, meanwhile, is nowhere to be found. The vibrant, larger-than-life matriarch who once dominated every room she entered has vanished, leaving Leslie to face the storm alone. Rumors swirl that Peaches fled to avoid the consequences of her actions, but others whisper that she's plotting her next move, perhaps to reclaim her place in the Dupree family or to unveil even more secrets. The uncertainty only deepens Leslie's anguish, as she grapples with the betrayal of the one person she trusted most. The Dupree fortune, a house built on lies. The revelation about Leslie's origins casts a shadow over the entire Dupree family. The fortune, amassed through the articulate's success and shrewd business ventures, was once a symbol of triumph, a testament to the resilience and ambition of a black family rising to prominence in a world that often sought to hold them back. But now, that legacy is tainted by the specter of deceit. Was the Dupree empire built on a foundation of lies? And if so, who else was complicit in the plot to secure it? Malcolm's return raises more questions than answers. Why has he chosen this moment to reveal the truth? What does he stand to gain? Some speculate that he seeks to claim a share of the Dupree fortune for himself, while others believe he's driven by a deeper, more personal vendetta against Peaches. His cryptic remarks about setting things right only fuel the speculation, as does his refusal to divulge the full extent of his evidence. The documents he presented at the gala are just the tip of the iceberg, he hints, promising more revelations that will turn Fairview Heights upside down. As the scandal unfolds, the other members of the Dupree family are drawn into the fray. Leslie's siblings, who have long lived in her shadow, seize the opportunity to assert their own claims to the family's legacy. Her brother, Marcus, a charismatic but reckless entrepreneur, sees the chaos as a chance to take control of the Dupree enterprises. Her sister, Vanessa, a quiet but fiercely intelligent lawyer, begins digging into the family's records, determined to uncover the truth about their mother's past. Each new discovery only deepens the rift between the siblings, threatening to tear the family apart. The Articulates' legacy in peril. At the heart of the drama lies the legacy of the Articulates, the iconic vocal group whose music defined an era. Barbara Mitchell, with her soulful voice and magnetic presence, was the group's cornerstone, and her story of rising from humble beginnings to international stardom has been a source of inspiration for generations. But Malcolm's revelation casts doubt on everything the public thought they knew about Barbara. If Leslie is not her daughter, what other secrets did she take to her grave? And how will the Articulates' legacy survive this scandal? The surviving members of the Articulates, now in their twilight years, are forced to confront their own roles in the deception. Did they know about the plot to pass Leslie off as Barbara's child? Were they complicit, or were they, too, deceived? The group's former manager, a cunning figure with a knack for keeping secrets, re-emerges with cryptic warnings about truths better left buried. His involvement only deepens the mystery, as Leslie begins to suspect that the conspiracy surrounding her origins extends far beyond her mother and Malcolm. A town on edge. The scandal reverberates beyond the Dupree family, sending shockwaves through Fairview Heights. The town, a glittering enclave of wealth and power, thrives on gossip, and the fall of Leslie Dupree is the juiciest scandal in years. Local media outlets, led by the ruthless editor-in-chief of the Fairview Chronicle, sensationalize the story, splashing Leslie's humiliation across front pages and social media. Rival families, long envious of the Dupree's dominance, seize the opportunity to undermine their influence, while old alliances crumble under the weight of suspicion and greed. Yet amid the chaos, there are those who see an opportunity for redemption. A young journalist, eager to make her mark, begins investigating Malcolm's claims, uncovering connections to a decades-old scandal that could implicate some of Fairview Heights' most powerful figures. Her pursuit of the truth puts her at odds with the town's elite, who will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. Meanwhile, a loyal friend from Leslie's past emerges, offering her a lifeline in her darkest hour. Together, they begin to piece together the puzzle of Leslie's true origins, determined to reclaim her identity and expose those who orchestrated her downfall. The power of Beyond the Gates. What makes Beyond the Gates so compelling is its ability to weave personal drama with broader themes of identity, legacy, and betrayal. The show has never shied away from bold storytelling, and this latest twist is a testament to its commitment to keeping audiences on the edge of their seats. Just when viewers think they've uncovered the truth, the narrative shifts, revealing new layers of deception. No truth is absolute in the world of Beyond the Gates, and every secret is a ticking time bomb, waiting to detonate. The introduction of Malcolm and the revelation about Leslie's origins are more than just plot twists, they're a challenge to the audience's assumptions about family, loyalty, and the cost of ambition. Leslie's journey, from a woman of unshakable confidence to one grappling with the loss of her identity, is a powerful exploration of what it means to be stripped of everything you thought you were. Her struggle resonates with anyone who has ever questioned their place in the world, making her both a tragic figure and a symbol of resilience. What lies ahead? As Beyond the Gates barrels toward its next season, the questions pile up. Will Leslie find a way to reclaim her place in the Dupree family, or will she forge a new path, free from the shadows of her past? What other secrets does Malcolm hold, and what is his true motive? And where is Peaches, whose absence looms large over the unfolding drama? The answers, as always, lie just beyond the gates, waiting to be uncovered. One thing is certain, the story of Leslie Dupree and the Dupree family is far from over. The scandal has exposed fault lines that run deep, threatening to topple not just a family but an entire community. As alliances shift and new players emerge, Beyond the Gates promises to deliver more twists, more betrayals, and more moments that will leave audiences gasping. Will Leslie rise from the ashes, or will she be consumed by the very secrets she once wielded so expertly? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, in Fairview Heights, nothing is ever as it seems. So, dear readers, what do you think? Will Malcolm's revelations prove to be the final nail in Leslie's coffin, or will she find a way to turn the tables? Will the Dupree family survive this storm, or will their legacy crumble under the weight of their own lies? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.